goodness, good morning. Good morning, friends. Happy Saturday. It was a beautiful sunny day here in Bogota, Panama. I just went for a little walk to get some sugar because we're making some special num-nums this morning. But I surprised George with a little something something.
What did you get me?
Close your eyes.
Alright.
How do you know it's food?
Because of course it'd be food. It's the only types of surprises that you get.
Okay. Close your eyes. Boop. Donuts. There's this cafe down the road. It's called Sugar and Spice and everything nice. No, it's just sugar and spice, but they do have everything nice there. And they have the best pastries we've ever had since Panama in Mexico. Hands down.
We're loving this place. Good morning, guys. It's good to see you all. That was the best way to start off the morning.
We have 3 more left.
Well, now we're gonna do the second best thing that we can possibly do. Making some strawberry jam.
Don't look at my hairy armpits.
Do you want to explain what you were just doing?
Breathing.
Yeah, you definitely were breathing.
Being alive.
Kaylee's been meditating a ton, and it's something I definitely have to get into because it's been helping her out so much. I feel like for me sometimes I'm just like the scatterbrain, and I tried meditating for a little bit, but I don't know, man.
Love this feeling in my butts.
Are you ready for some delicious bread and jam now?
You know I am.
Check out our sourdough game, guys. We're just getting better and better. We burnt this part just a little bit, but it is so soft and so fluffy and so delicious.
Alright.
So we're cutting this up for breakfast.
No need to brag.
Dude, I'm proud of us.
I know.
This is loaf number 2, and I feel like we already, it's almost perfect. It's just a little burnt on the outside in certain parts, but so we're gonna put some jam on this, take a couple photos of it, and
some waterfalls.
And then we're getting on the bike. We're going to see some waterfalls.
Is it in there still?
What's up?
Oh! Ow!
Yeah, it's up on the top. There's a bug in Kaylee's eye right now. She's freaking out. That was an hour ordeal.
It was not an hour. It was like
it was
2
a good 10
minutes.
minutes.
Guys, that was painful as hell.
This is the most beautiful place I've ever been in my life. This is absolutely insane. You guys ready to see it? You want to give them a countdown?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What do you think of this place so far?
I love
This is only the first stop.
it. I know.
Just wait till
I
we
feel
get...
like it almost feels, and I say this all the time, but I feel like every new place we go to that's as beautiful as this almost gives me glimpses of like all of my favorite places that I've been to in the world. Like the first thing I thought of when I came here was Hawaii, but then also like a little glimpse of Costa Rica, but also like the pine trees of New Hampshire. It's like all my favorite spots all in one.
As some of you guys know, we've been looking for places to build our one-day tiny home homestead community, and this place just entered into the list. So we're just going to entertain the idea of living here a little bit, and we just like to dream and we just like to play with it.
Totally.
So we're going to leave here and we're going to go to a realtor and just see what land looks like. So now we've looked at property in California. We've looked at property in Tennessee.
Yep.
And now, something that we never thought we'd ever do, we looked at property in Panama.
Just for the fun of it. We're trying to keep all options open at this point. So, how do you think that went?
I'm really, really excited. What do you think?
It's very encouraging. The thing about, so it's kind of funny because if you asked me 6 months ago if I pictured myself living in Central America, if you asked me a week ago, yeah, I would be like, absolutely not, absolutely not. I refuse to live out of the country. Seeing how cheap everything is and how attainable our goal is to do this here in a much easier way, I'm keeping it open.
It's also the freedom. So for those of you guys who don't know what we're talking about, we're looking for land to build a tiny house community that's 100% off-grid, totally sustainable, grow all of our own fruits and veggies, and just live off the land. Yeah. And just be totally reliant on the land and on the community. And this place gives me a lot of excitement because everything we want to do in the States was all technically illegal.
Right.
But we were thinking.
I mean, there's ways around it, and there's probably ways that we could make it happen. But having the ability to do it somewhere and not have to really worry about the whole legal thing would be a huge weight off our shoulders.
So we've asked you guys for a lot of help. We've asked you guys for help. Sorry, I'm trying not to get hit by a car. We've asked you guys for a lot of help, from when we needed help changing our brakes, to when we needed legal advice, to a bunch of stuff. So for this one, we're gonna ask for your help again. What do you guys think of all this?
And I have another point to make. So let's sit on this bench before we enter Narnia. I've been dying to come to this place and I can't wait to go in. But so the thing about keeping this a possibility is that land around this little city here, if you want to call it a city, is about the same price, a similar price range as you would find a plot of land in the middle of bum in the US.
Basically, she's saying in the middle of nowhere for you that don't understand what she's saying. For land is the same price in basically the middle of nowhere in the United States as it is in this beautiful town up in the mountains.
So of course we would have the...
Oh, by the way, it's between 77 and 58, 365 days out of the year.
Degrees, he's talking about weather, yeah. So I mean, of course, like living in the States would be amazing to have that comfort of being very close to home and having access to everything we need, having a quick flight home, a quick flight to California, a quick flight to Disney World, wherever it is that we want to go, it's there. But if we're close to a really beautiful, Americanized, built-up city in Panama, I don't know, it's a possibility.
You guys let us know what you think. Our 3 options that we've looked at so far that we really like is Eastern California, near the Yosemite area, Tennessee, it would have to be near the Smoky Mountains, or Boquete, Panama. We got a lot of thinking to do, but we look forward to hearing what you guys have to say. But now, it's Christmas morning. It's not Christmas morning for me, it's Christmas morning for Kaylee.
I can't believe I haven't been here in the last 3 days. I've been waiting. I've been waiting for you guys to come along.
You guys ready for this? Let's go inside.
We're getting this whole row of boxes. We're getting them right now.
No, we can't buy them.
Don't ask me if we need anything, because we need everything. This is literally the best day of my life. Salad dressings. We're literally in a mini version of Whole Foods, but it's not like overwhelming like Whole Foods is with just like endless amounts of variety. It has every single little thing of my favorite brands, my favorite products. There's not one thing here that they don't have that I love.
And we haven't even made out of the first aisle yet.
Okay. Well, that very well could be a deciding factor in whether or not we move here. So before we call it a day, we have one more stop to make. Actually, I should say before we head to the Pate we're heading to later.
We're going to a fancy party.
But before we head there, we have one more beautiful spot to head to. We'll see you guys there. For only 30 minutes, and it's crazy how much hotter it is down here. It's crazy how many microclimates are in just this small little region of Panama.
I'm sorry, my love.
For what?
For making you come on that long bike ride.
It's alright. I think we're at a very beautiful place.
I know deep down you're not that happy about it. It's supposed to be like it's at 39 minutes on the GPS and I end up taking an hour and a half. And we're cruising down the highway and
I hate driving on the bike on the highway.
So, hey, at least we got a beautiful canyon to go look at.
Okay, let's go.
I got some bad news. I'm commando underneath these pants, so I'm not going swimming. I thought I had boxers on. I was almost positive I had boxers on, but I guess I just put my pants on today. I kind of realized it while I was riding on the motorcycle, but I thought maybe there'd be no one here. You know, I could do a little skinny dipping, but it's not happening. There's a bunch of people right behind me, so I don't want to show them that. You hungry? Sit. Shake. You see that, Dean? She still shakes. Dean taught her that back in Alaska. Wait. Wait, no. Wait. Oh, that was the worst egg crack ever.
Try to get the eggshells out. She hates the eggshells.
So, it's been 3 weeks now. We're still cooking Lola her own food. And it's been going really, really well, I would say. We kind of mix up what we've been giving her. It's kind of always like the same base of stuff of like rice and veggies and meat, but then sometimes we give her like half a can of salmon, sometimes we crack an egg in it like we did today, sometimes we put a little olive oil on top. We try to just keep like mixing in different stuff just to make sure we're covering all of her bases. My love's over here.
Getting all beautified.
You're already beautified, you don't need any makeup. It's all gonna come off in the rain anyways.
I gotta put my eyebrows on.
But we're going to a party with a bunch of expats. We're actually super, super excited because we want to ask a lot of these guys what it's like to live here, why they came here, how they feel about their decision. And just awesome seeing Americans. So, we'll see you at the party. We're just getting back to the bus now. I'm sorry we did a bad job of sharing that with you, but I hope that this little bit of Lola will make it all up to you because she's so excited to see us. But this is where we're gonna say goodnight to you guys. Thanks for coming along with this adventure. We hope you guys are loving Boquete as much as we are. Let us know what you guys think about this place. Let us know what you guys think about us starting our new chapter here, and let us know your opinions.
Please do. We'd love to hear your input on this place. And on our decision making for where we want to buy land.
Yeah. So this is where we're going to let you guys go. We love you. See you next time.